So from the cricket race to horse racing, now it's a sport where the outcome of a race can make you feel like the luckiest person on earth or the unluckiest. But either way, it's the thrill that keeps us coming back for more. And Ryle visited Woodhill Racing Estate earlier this week to find out all about the sport. So let's take a look at his horsesome experience.
Now, embracing the rich history and tradition that spans over centuries. It's that moment where the bond between the horse and the rider truly culminates from the cheer of the crowd.
Through decades of racing excellence, Glenn Coetzen at his illustrious Woodhill Racing Estate right here in Malmesbury, Western Cape, continues the family legacy, nurturing champions and crafting triumphs that resonate through the sport's history.
Well, Glenn, I believe that racing has been a part of your family for generations. So talk to me about your journey and also the history behind Woodhill Racing.
Dad was a jockey, my late brother was a jockey, my older brother's a farrier, my younger brother's a trainer, so yeah, we're well established in the game. And some clients of mine from England came up to and they said, look, we absolutely love your setup in Philippi. Said, why don't you go and find a place and we'll invest and we'll set you up. That's where it all started, and then we built track, and I think we're one of the few racing yards that's actually branded. So they don't know it's Glenn Coetzen Racing, know it as Woodhill Racing, and it's now become a household name throughout the country.
Well, clearly there's a lot going on here. There's dogs, there's staff, there's these athletes. So can you take me through a typical day on what you would do on the farm here, especially with your staff, and how you manage all of this? When
the horses sweat, you've got to replace what they sweat out. So instead of that replacing them with electrolytes, you just work them early. So we're up early so that they're in the yard at 4 o'clock. The guys come in, we check leavings, check temperatures, they clean the boxes out from the night before, and then we saddle up, and then we pull them out at about 4:45. They go and have a trot, and then they ring, and then the jocks arrive. It's our program, so we know when horses are coming up to run 10 days out, they've got to go for grass gallops, and we just work around that. And it takes a big team effort. We've got 35 grooms, 7 ground staff to maintain the estate, and of course we have our jockeys that play an important role.
Yeah, look, man, with all the success that I'm hearing here on the farm, it's nice to meet one of the athletes and the human athletes, let's call it that. You've got a great history and also some good success here when it comes to Woodhill Racing and joining.
I come from a family steeped in racing. My grandfather was a champion jockey, and then my dad was a trainer. He trained for a while. And then I went into the academy and I started riding. I won 2 apprentice championships. I was very successful. My first ride was actually a winner, and from then things just went very well for me. Yes, and so obviously working out with Glenn and the Woodhill team, it's a very professional outfit. The facilities are amazing, as you can see. There's going to be a lot of success here, and we're a great team and work well together. I'm looking forward to a good season.
Now, in the mesmerizing world of horse racing, there's that exhilaration of the racetrack that blends perfectly with the heart-pounding excitement of sport betting that kind of creates a magnetic atmosphere that draws enthusiasts from far and wide.
And at Woodhill Racing, World Sports Betting are there every step of the way.
Talk to me about this partnership that World Sports Betting has with Woodhill Racing and why it's so important.
I mean, you've spent enough time here today to know that when you are here, you really are in the presence of greatness. And one thing about Woodhill, I've been involved in the industry for 30 years, and they've always been a part of racing. So when the opportunity came up with Glenn's son, Kyan, we thought about it, we spoke for about a month, and went back and we were just like, we can't afford to miss out this opportunity. And I must be honest, it's been one of the best things that we've done. And it's the kind of place where humans live here, but the horses make the rules. They really are the focus. When I first started the industry 30 years ago, there was only horse racing. So that's kind of where we've done sort of the trajectory. There was no sports betting, there was no onlines, there was no casinos. It was horse racing. And as time's gone by, it's still been a very integral part of our industry. We sponsor the Met next year. So the Met is possibly the biggest race on the calendar, and we sponsored it 2 years before. This 2024 will be our 3rd year. It's huge for us. Glenn and Woodhill, they have a habit of rocking up on big days. Last year they won one of the main filly features. So I think they've got a fairly good representation this year, and we're obviously hoping that they put their best foot forward for us. So it was very much a no-brainer for us to carry on with that, and the intention is obviously to build both brands. To build our brand as WSB, as a horse racing brand, and then obviously to give the Coetzens and Woodhill more exposure.
I'm just so grateful for them. Without them, it's damn difficult. And what is so nice is that the spin-off is that every time we win, they win. It's always nice, the thrill of the kill, of having the punt when you land the big gamble, and that's what they're there for. But they're also to get to actually realize how beautiful these majestic animals are. Cape Racing has brought on an incentive called syndication. So all the trainers are syndicating horses, bringing new blood into it. And that's what we've just done. We've just launched our first syndicate, which is going to be, it's got 50 members in it. They want the man in the street to own a share in a horse, and they want everybody to enjoy it. And it's growing big, and it's going to be really exciting.
We've got a similar concept where we include a lot of our clients, and we give them the opportunity that they pay once off, and then we cover the costs for the rest of the horse's career. So that's also building a lot of brand loyalty. And nothing, doesn't matter what percentage you own of a horse, nothing beats the feeling of your horse wins.
With hooves pounding and hearts racing, Woodhill Racing Estate, along with World Sports Betting, have truly paved the way into an electric future. And this journey where we dive into this world of sports betting and horse racing.
Excellent, Ryle. Love it, you stallion. Now, don't go anywhere, because we'll be back soon with this week's Lucky Wheel Spinner winner in the next couple, so make sure you stay right there.